Guys, Suzanne here. Today I will explain you about Hatching. Hatching is a 2022 Finnish body horror film directed by Hanna Bergholm. 12-year-old Tinja practices gymnastics, an activity imposed upon her by her mother, a former figure skater. Mother is an influencer who runs a popular blog centering on the lifestyle of an average Finnish family. After she summons father and their young son Matthias to join them for a video, a crow flies through a window and destroys the living room. Mother captures the crow and snaps its neck. Saddened, Tinja disposes of the crow in the trash can, not noticing that it is still moving. Afterwards, she meets a new neighbor, a girl named Rietta and her French bulldog. That night, Tinja is awakened by cawing. She discovers the grievously injured crow in the woods and puts it out of its misery, then notices an egg, presumably why the crow returned there. Guilty, she brings the egg home and incubates it underneath a pillow, and, as it grows, inside a stuffed animal at practice, Tinja struggles but is encouraged by her coach that if she improves, she can participate in an upcoming competition. When Tinja returns home, she catches Mother in an intimate embrace with another man. Mother introduces him as Taro, later explaining her actions as needing to do something for herself. Rietta joins Tinja at the next practice, and proves to be very talented. This causes Mother to pressure Tinja into practicing until her hand is blistered and bleeding. That night, Tinja pets the egg with her injured hand. Not too long after, the egg hatches into a strange skeletal creature resembling a baby bird. Tinja hides until it escapes through her window, but the next evening, the creature returns, still injured by a piece of window glass. Tinja removes the glass and bathes it, inadvertently angering Matthias when she won't let him in to use the bathroom. She names the creature Alli and lets it sleep underneath her bed. As Tinja sleeps, she becomes annoyed by Rietta's dog's barking, and dreams of jumping out the window and going to the other house. She wakes to find Alli beside her with a gift, the dog's decapitated corpse. When this makes her vomit, Alli eats it the way baby birds are fed by their parents' regurgitated food. Tinja hides Alli in the wardrobe and buries the dog in the flower bed. Unknowingly witnessed by Matthias at school, Tinja and Rietta begin to become friends, even putting up missing posters for the dog together. That evening, when Mother gives Tinja a hairbrush and does not give Matthias anything, the brother gets angry and digs up the dog's corpse, blaming Tinja. Matthias then sneaks into Tinja's room, wearing a mask, to try to find out what's under the bed. Alli slashes the mask in fear. Downstairs, Tinja begins to have a seizure, indicating that they are psychically linked. Mother checks Tinja's room and finds her slashed competition outfit, but fails to find the hiding Alli. Later, Tinja eats birdseed and regurgitates it to feed Alli, noticing that the creature is growing hair. That night, Alli explores the house, scaring Matthias and Mother, who nearly attacks him with a knife. He tells her that Tinja is a monster, but Mother brushes it off as a nightmare. Next day, Mother is displeased when Rietta wins the competition spot. Sensing Tinja's unhappiness, Alli breaks out of the closet where Tinja has imprisoned the creature and brutally attacks Rietta on her way home while Tinja has another seizure. Tinja finds Alli's molded beak and realizes the creature is beginning to look more like her. Later, Tinja brings Rietta flowers but is horrified by the severity of her injuries and amputated left hand. When Rietta sees her, she screams until Tinja flees. Tinja returns home and punishes Alli by slapping herself, knowing the slaps will hurt Alli. Instead, Alli comforts her, holding her to its breast while she cries. In the morning, Alli looks fully human save for the pupils because Tinja gets the competition spot after that Rietta is hospitalized. Mother suggests she and Tinja stay with Taro to relieve Tinja's pre-competition stress. Father reveals that he knows about Taro, and says he respects Mother for knowing what she wants, despite looking miserable. At Taro's, Tinja learns that he is a widower with an infant named Helmi. Spending time with Taro, Tinja begins to become happy, as Taro does not need his life to be or look perfect. Unfortunately, when Tinja is feeding Alli by throwing up, Taro interferes and the creature attacks him, injuring his hand. Despite this, he forgives Tinja and covers for her, suspecting that she doesn't really want to compete or be a gymnast. When Mother fusses over Helmi and makes Tinja jealous, she becomes fearful that Alli will attack them while she is gone, but cannot convince Mother to let them attend the competition at the event. Mother records Tinja's performance for her blog. As Tinja begins her routine, she becomes linked to Alli, who has taken Taro's axe to kill Helmi. Tinja sabotages herself and falls, injuring her wrist, which stops Alli. Taro, who has witnessed Alli's attack, throws them out, telling Mother that Tinja has serious problems. Before they leave, Mother rams her head into the steering wheel, screaming and giving herself a bloody nose while she blames Tinja for destroying her happiness. At home, Father ignores Mother's bloody nose, happy that she is home, while Matthias gloats over Tinja's competition loss. Tinja tries to prevent Alli from coming home, pushing her out of her bedroom window, then promises Mother she will be better. Later, Mother finds what she thinks is Tinja huddled in the closet and forcibly brushes her hair, unaware that she's caring for Alli. After brutally ripping a chunk of Alli's hair out with the brush, Alli attacks her. Tinja intervenes and Alli flees, screaming so loud that the sides of her jaw rip open. Tinja explains that all the recent chaos is because of Alli. When Father and Matthias return, the family comes together as Mother and Tinja hunt Alli. In Tinja's room, the creature overpowers Mother, who stabs it in the leg, also injuring Tinja. Tinja tries to explain that she hatched it, but Mother attacks again anyway, only to realize she has instead stabbed Tinja, who has jumped in front of Alli to protect her. Tinja collapses onto Alli and dies, her blood entering the creature's mouth and completing her change. Alli pushes Tinja's corpse to one side, her eyes now fully human and mouth once again healed. Then she croaks out, "Mother," and stands up, looking down at her.